Hey everyone, I'm Kev and welcome to this week's Draw Along. Festive season is in full swing here on the Nerd Herd comic book channel, and last night the boys read Red Xmas, written by Clay Adams and Alexandrio Philippe and illustrated by Fabio Romacci. So in honour of this disgruntled take on jolly old Saint Nick, we're going to draw our own Bad Santa. Okay then, well, to start off we're going to start off with his head. We start drawing a circle, and for his belly we'll draw a circle as well. We're going to use the usual shapes we use, but because he's a rotund fella, we're going to be using rounder shapes. I'm also going to apologise for this video if the narration is bad. I'm suffering from a cold at the moment, and yeah, my voice isn't the best. So we go in with the shapes as always. So we use those cylinder shapes for the arms as well, and the fingers, and his beer bottle, of course. Again, I'm doing these on separate layers, so just so you can see, I'm using a Derwent pencil on Procreate. So I want the belly to kind of hang over his trousers a little. He's kind of got a firm belly. I wanted him to look kind of strong, rather than just overweight. You know, like if you see like a strong man, you know, like the strongman shows, that's the kind of physique I was going for with this Father Christmas. I did rounded off the nose as well. And just going in here. Most of his face is going to be covered by his beard and his hair as well. Again, as opposed to classic, so when we're drawing like this kind of disgruntled Santa, he's got kind of looks like he's just walked out of a biker bar, is what I was going for, and a lot of people kind of go for that look when they're doing a bad take, a bad Santa kind of take. And with the inking, so again, for those of you who use Procreate, I use the technical pen when inking. And for the hair, because I wanted it to be kind of scraggly, I use kind of a feathering technique, especially with under the moustache there as well. And I went for a more cartoony look with him. So when drawing hair as well, also like the beard, just think of the direction your hair is going to go in. So I kind of wanted it to make this kind of S sort of shape. Also, if you notice that when I roll up the sleeves, I kind of just use kind of scratchy lines as well for that. Drawing the belt around the belly as well, make sure the belt curves around the belly as well. That will make it, if it was just straight, it's going to make the belly look flat. You want your 2D image to look as 3D as possible. In fact, I think I got the idea of how to draw this Father for Christmas from a Simpsons episode when Marge is taking up art again and she sees Homer as shapes. I think I kind of stole that from that episode of The Simpsons. Going down some tendons there as well, to make it look like he's really clenching his fist. Just finishing off. Get the boots done. Needs that trim on his boots. And go in and add a little bit of shadow. Not too much, but just a tad. You can add shine to your belt as well. Easy way to do that is just erase some of the black line or go over with a white pen. There you go, always add the shadow, adds a little tension to your image as well. Okay, onto the colouring stage. So I've already coloured, I've done the flats. I didn't think there was any point really showing you how to do the flats. We just lay the flat colour down. So what I decided to do was go in and show you the shading process and the blending process. So I'm just picking out colours here which I want my darker areas and some of my lighter areas to be as well. So I'm going in and I'm using the technical pen again just for that. You can see like I've added reddish areas as well to the skin, so he looks got a bit of red to him. Adding in some highlights, there's some shine on his belly, his boots as well. Shadow, adding shadow to the trim. Going with the glass bottle. So what I did with the glass bottle as well is I lowered the opacity on the brush so I could kind of go over things to give it kind of that shiny look. Now what I'm doing is I was going to use the ink bleed brush so I can get a texture and start blending in the shadows and stuff. So I went with the ink bleed because I wanted the texture that it provides. I think almost give it kind of like this kind of rough, jaggedy texture, rather than going with an airbrush to blend the shadows in as well. That's what we'll do, we'll just blend it out. Keep the shadows where the shadows need to be. And there we go, we're finished. That is your Bad Santa for this year. Again, apologies for my voice in this episode. Yeah, I'm suffering pretty badly today whilst I'm recording this. Again, if you've drawn along, please DM or tag me on Instagram at KevsDrawAlong, and I will see you next week with another festive drawing. So until then, keep drawing. Bye bye.